Alright, so we're just gonna let that dry up and then I'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Good Skin channel. Welcome back to Curve Cut. What do you think about this kimono, guys? Like, I had it made because I noticed if I'm doing skincare videos, I'm messing up my clothes with the dampness. If I'm doing makeup videos, I'm messing up my clothes with the makeup. So I was like, let me just get something done, and I had this made. It's like a nice big kimono and it's comfortable. Like, I feel relaxed. I feel like I can do anything. So you guys asked for my daily makeup routine, or what I do on the daily when it comes to makeup. I have filmed a video like this. I called it my foundation routine, but I didn't really like the quality, and you guys know I'm borderline obsessive. So I decided to refilm my foundation routine and then show you how I do my everyday makeup. And then somebody asked me to show them how I do my bronze makeup every single day. So I'm gonna do basically 3 videos in one. So it's gonna be my foundation routine, it's gonna be my everyday makeup, and then it's gonna be my bronze makeup, because I feel like wearing that today. The sun is a bit out, and you know, I feel like doing that. I've already got all my products on my skin. I have already put on moisturizer, sunscreen and everything, so my skin is nice and prepped. So first step first, we are going to prime my skin. And I just want to send a shout out to my friend Denise, who hooked me up with this product, which is from a brand called Kiss Beauty, and it's basically a primer made from green tea. And to be honest, it is so amazing. It says that it actually protects you from like the environment and like stuff out there, but as a primer it's been so fantastic. And I like that smooth canvas it gives me, and it's like really nice. So I take some of that and I'm gonna apply this. And can you guys believe that this is like about 50 bucks or something like that? She said it's like not so expensive. I'm just gonna brush this all over my face, and it is so nice for like those dewy makeup looks that I like, because it gives my skin, like, look at that, it gives my skin like a very nice canvas. I love it. And then just because I have oily skin, I'm gonna put that on my T-zone. And this is Baby Skin by Maybelline, and it's the instant pore eraser. I'm almost out in this bottle. I did buy a new one, but you know what, makeup is expensive. We don't waste any, and there's still some in this tube. So I'm just applying this on my T-zone, just to make sure that I don't oil up here. And I do get quite oily on my T-zone, like it's too much. So I don't really do color correcting much. I do it, but when I do my everyday makeup, that's not an option, because it's everyday makeup we want to get out of here. So I always liked using this soft touch mousse makeup. This one is in the shade Caramel, which is not really my true shade. I tried the one after this, but it was too dark. So you know, until I try Fenty makeup, like, I don't have a perfect shade. So this one is a bit on like the brown side, and I take my favorite foundation brush from Sweet Beauty. This is called the Total Buffer. I really love this brush, so I basically just take it inside and just do that. And it's got this like flat surface that I really like. So I'm gonna just put this randomly all over my face. And you see it's a bit on the chalky side. So what I do is I take one of my darker foundations. This one is Infallible. Usually I use NYX, but today I'm using Infallible because I wanted to change. I need to finish some of my makeup because I just have like a little bit too much. So why do I mix this? So they're both matte, but the mousse is a bit more smoother than the one from Infallible, and you can see that it's a bit on the browner side of things. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can see on my mirror. And then I like this because it covers me well enough, so like my dark spots and everything, and well, it covers well. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face. I'm hoping to make this as quick as I do it during the week, because during the week, you know, the day has started, you have to get out the house, you have to go and hustle and work hard and do all that jazz. You gotta look snatched, but you gotta do it fast. I don't really need the brush to do a perfect job because I'm still going to use my beauty blender. If I'm not happy with the coverage that I get, I have these two. These are concealers from LA Girl, but this one is too light for me, so I usually go for that one, and this one is the one in espresso. So what I do is I just take this concealer and I conceal all the parts where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, which is usually around my mouth, like right there. You see, it's a little bit darker than me, but I don't mind, because what I feel is that when I go for like foundations that are my shade, you know, like I go and test it right there and I put it on my face, it looks like a mask, and I don't like that. So I kind of play around with the darker shades and the lighter shades, and I mix them, and you see, like, then I get like a perfect coverage. So this is like concealer plus foundation plus 2 different foundations, and then this works out for me. And you know, when it comes to makeup and skincare, you just have to learn tricks and things that work for you, and how to make them work for you, you know, because you need to figure out what's good for you. So you can see, like, my neck is dark, you know, so if I do go for a foundation this color, then what's gonna happen to this? So I'm not about to find out, so I'm just gonna take it down here. I'm not wearing a white t-shirt today, so this is gonna be okay. So I'm a bit too matte for my liking, okay? I'm a bit too matte. So what I do is I take my very damp beauty blender. This one is from Real Techniques, and I am going to basically blend my entire face. So I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna blend everything together. What the beauty blender does is that it basically like melts the matte foundations and like brings it all together nicely, because, you know, I want that dewy look, the dewy finish. And then the step that I go next with is taking my LA Girl Velvet Bronzer. This is basically like a stick highlighter, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it right on my highlighting zone, so you see, like there and there, and I take a little bit and put right there, a little bit here, a little bit there. And then what I do right now, because I want to blend everything together, is I'm going to take a highlighter. This is my favorite from NYX, and it's CW08, or I do use this one as well. So let's just use this one because it's the last one I was holding. So I'm gonna put this right there, right there. I did see that you guys asked for also for contouring, so I'm gonna do a whole video about that later. But there's a way to contour for like people who have a face shape like mine, because, you know, it's about making a longer shape than anything else. So after that's on there, I'm gonna take my makeup brush, yeah, and then my foundation brush, and I'm gonna blend all this superficially. Why am I doing that? Because I want to avoid, again, the chalky look, because my foundation brush still has some of my foundation on it. So this is what I do, and then I blend it there. So you see, I'm still good. So I have basically highlighted my face, you see. So right now, still, we're at that chalky stage, taking the wet beauty blender again, and then I'm just gonna go in and blend all this together again. I just love that look. I don't cream contour. I've actually been looking for a cream contour, like a nice one, but I've not found one that I love just yet. Something about me is that I don't really switch out products, like today I'm on that, today I'm that. Like I honestly stick to the products that I like, and one of them is this Black Opal Invisible Blocking Powder, which I love for my oily face. But what I'm going to use it today is to set all the parts where I have used the concealer, because if I don't do that, it's going to be a disaster. So I'm going to just take one of these, and I'm going to take it all the way like into my eye, like right there. You see that? And then I'm just going to set my concealer. I do my makeup very simple, and although I do really want to move on to other makeup looks that I do. A lot of people are seriously curious about how is it that I look like myself when I've got makeup on. Guys, it's an illusion. It's all an illusion. It's just about how you do things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend this in, and I like to use Blender Hands by the Benefit Cosmetics, which is like really good to get the products like into my skin. So I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna blend this in there. And I've noticed that when I do this, I don't crease much. Up next on my skin, I'm going to use, this is NW43. This is Studio Fix by MAC. I'm gonna use this powder to set my entire face, and I'm gonna use another flat brush which I got from Lottie London. These brushes are in Edgar's, and what I like is that I get to press, so it's kind of similar to my foundation brush, you see that. So what I like about it is that I get to press my product into my skin, so it's not like a superficial thing. And this is what the powder looks like. What used to worry me about this powder is that it was too light, but because I use a little bit of a darker foundation, it kind of brings my skin back. So I'm gonna put that there, and I'm pressing this into my skin. And please, if you have imperfect skin, it's completely okay. Don't feel somehow, don't feel like you're not beautiful because your skin is imperfect. All of us, our skins have had a couple of issues we've worked through. Your skin is beautiful, and sometimes I like to leave my imperfections to show. I don't mind, like especially the spots I struggle with on my chin to show in my pictures and stuff. I really don't mind. So yeah, imperfections are there for a reason. So my face looks like one at the moment, so what we have to do right now is do a little bit of contouring. Usually I use these two products to contour, and when I'm going for like something bronze, I like to use this Toasted by Benefit Cosmetics. And if I'm going for like anything every day, I'll use this one, which is my favorite, and you can tell by the hole right there in the middle. So because I'm going for like a bronzy look, I'm gonna go for my Toasted by Hoola. This is called Hoola, and this one is from Benefit Cosmetics. This is an angled brush, also from Lottie London, also from Edgar's, and I'm going to take some of that. And what I do is I take the shape of my face. You see, like this is how it is. So I'm just gonna slowly work it in right here and right there. You know, with this, when you're bronzing or contouring, you want to do it gradually, because if you do too much, it's quite hard to fix it, you know. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna put some behind my ear, and then I'm gonna take some more. So again, just slowly work it like beneath my, like if I do this, okay, I'm trying to smile, but I don't know what I'm doing. Right there. So I'm gonna take this into there. See, I have bronzed up quite well, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it up. So I'm gonna take some of this LA Girl one, and I'm gonna put this one right under here, just so that I have a bit more of an obvious contour than anything else, you know, because as when we have double chins, we kind of need to hide that. So I'm just gonna blend this a bit better, blend that better, and then that's it. My face is contoured. So like if you look at me, I'm kind of like my face looks a little longer, right? So I'm gonna do that. So to kind of like highlight, because usually you would use like a highlighter to bring in, like to chisel and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the Glow With It Extra Dimension Skin Finish by MAC, and this is basically a bronzer, and this is what it looks like inside. So it's a bronzer. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna swatch it for you so that you can see. That's what it looks like. It's very pretty. It's also very subtle, which is something that you want when you're doing this type of makeup. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to contour, and I'm gonna just lightly tap it in there. And I'm gonna take this on my you remember where I had put the highlighter? I'm gonna take it right there, and I'm just gonna brush it up here. So like a C, you know. Can you see that? It looks very pretty. So I'm just gonna brush that right there. And I love that. And then whatever remains, I'm just gonna put it here. So why do I not contour my nose? I feel like the way that my nose is set up, I don't need contour. You can see that I already have like a light line right here. I don't know what it's from, maybe it's from my glasses, but I usually avoid contouring my nose because I don't want to bring your attention to that. And I also feel like I naturally have like a sort of contour, so I don't really go for that. And I'm not really seeking a chiseled nose, straight looking. I'm not looking for that because I feel like my nose is beautiful, so I don't go there. I don't contour my nose. I just focus on the other stuff. So there, you can see that my face is nicely bronzed. Let's move on to my eyes. So when it comes to my eyes, for everyday makeup, I use my blending brush and I take my contour powder and I'm gonna put this. So what I do with my contour powder is that I bring it down a little bit here. So I'm gonna take this right there and I'm just gonna put some up there. And this is the darker one from Go, and I'm just gonna put this into my crease right there. And then what I do is I take this and then I just bring it here a little bit, just so that you can see that there's an obvious difference between like you know, like right there by the edge of my, I don't know how I can explain this, but it just gives me obvious definition. And then I'm gonna put some of that right here. So because I'm doing that bronze look you guys like, I'm just gonna put a little bit more there just to make it a bit obvious. And then I'm gonna do the same here. So again, you want to be subtle, you want to be slow. You don't want to put too much product on your eye because then fixing it is gonna be hell. So be patient. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put that right there. So I'm gonna use the same powder, but I'm gonna put it underneath my eyes, and I'm taking somewhat of a flat brush. This one is from Cypria, and I'm just gonna blend this into right there, like to define my lower lash line. And there we go. So once that's done, I'm gonna show you the two palettes that give me the perfect bronze. So I have this one from Fair and White. This is a brand from Paris. And then I have Kiko from Milano, and this one was a gift from a friend. So in this one, I'm gonna show you the ones that I love for my favorite bronzy look. It's that. Can you see? So those are so beautiful. All the browns in this palette are like very pretty. And then basically Kiko has similar shades, just fewer. And what I do is, you've already seen me do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the Hoola. You'll see that this is on the brown side. It's not as dark as the LA Girl. Let me show you. I hope you saw when I was contouring that it's not, this is a bit more brown. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my blending brush or my crease brush, and I'm gonna take some from the Hoola, and I'm gonna concentrate this in my crease. That's how I always feel like I don't need to buy a million products, because like my contour powders do so much for me. But you know, I like things, and I've got so many eyeshadows. So I'm gonna put that there. And what I would do is I'm gonna take this one from Kiko, this one right there. They haven't saved the shade, so I'm gonna use my finger, and this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna put it in the center of my eye. I think I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put that right there. This is the one from Kiko. And then I'm gonna do the same here. Can you see that on my eye? It's very nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my blending brush and just blend a little bit here to bring it down right there. And just fix it a little bit there. Don't be shy. And then there we go. So my bronze lids are done. So the fair and white has like a golden brown one right there. I'm going to just lightly take some of that and just put it on top of this that I've already put, just to kind of like bring it to life. I feel like the more shades of brown I have on my eyes, the better. And then I'm just gonna blend this to fix it as well. And there we go. So after this, in my tear duct, I'm gonna use the gold one that's right there in the fair and white palette. After I have blended that, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of whatever I have put on my eyelid, and I'm gonna do the same on my lower lash line. You don't have to do this, honestly. I always feel like editing makeup videos is happening. And next we're gonna go onto my eyebrows. You guys have already seen my eyebrow routine that I posted on Instagram, so it's still the same. I'm just gonna do that. So that's basically my bronze eyes. For my lashes, I'm going for the Colossal Big Go Extreme Volume by Maybelline. I feel like putting on lashes today, so I'm just gonna go for that. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's Maybelline. For my lips, I'm going to use Chestnut by MAC to line up my lips. To line my lips. I like that Rihanna effect kind of lipstick. You know how she does her lipstick is like so good. So like that. And then today on my lips, if I'll find it, the lip lingerie from NYX Beauty Mark, I believe. It's like a light brown type of product. This is a matte product. So after this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this. I bought it from Foschini a couple of months ago. It's called Colors, and it's very shimmery, and it was only 19 rand. So I like to put this on when I have like a bronzy look, because it's got that shimmery touch to it, so it brings my lips alive. If you don't have this, any lip gloss that's like golden brown bronzed, I believe would work. I knew I was gonna overdo it every time I try and experiment, so it's just. And then to set my face, because everything's done, to set my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Fix. I love Maybelline Fix, what is it called? Makeup setting sprays, because they really keep my face the same throughout the day. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna do the things. Ooh, it's gonna be so cold, it's gonna be so cold. Hey guys, so this is it. This is the end look, and I hope that you get to try it out. You need to put your own touches to it. I've just given you the tips and the steps that I do to achieve this makeup look, but you can put your own steps to it and kind of try and make it your own look. But this is how I look bronzed, and this is my foundation routine, and this is how I look natural every single day. When you see me and you're like wondering what is it that you do to your skin, what is it that you do with your makeup, this is what I do. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with somebody that would love this video, that would love this look, and please don't forget to leave me a comment, and I will list all the products in the description box. And if you have absolutely any questions, please leave it for me in the comment section below. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.